Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Penn State's offense will have the ball first. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Wide open downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Here's the handoff. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Nittany Lions have this offense rolling. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Finds his big tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So FIU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, that can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
On the run, fires downfield. Makes a connection. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. To the air on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Off the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Punt is in the air on fourth down. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. He's out past the 35. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Motion from the back. On the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun, running back on the move. Wide open spaces. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. The short hands, it's Ross. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Going up top. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and turning it on. It's a seam wide open. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Handoff to the single back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. And the Panthers in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They've got the screen set up. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Panthers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32. They're going to ride this running back. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle for a solid pickup. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. FIU will line up to punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Aller. It's complete on the right side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Now, Drew Aller feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Aller still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps, and he took some next steps. So if the talent in this offense, another year with Colton Ecke, the running backs back, like this offense could really take that next step.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly out to the tight end. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. And the Nittany Lions didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He'll keep it himself.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout. It's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Florida International, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. And some room to work. He's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. The Panthers have a lot of options on second and inches. Now the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the
And this defense, man, they came to play early and often. No points allowed so far, and already 3 sacks on the day. Living in the backfield, making big plays. This defense is going to be tough today.
FIU will line up to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dinkins.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
3rd down coming up.
They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. The Nittany Lions look to keep this drive humming. Pulls and fires complete to the right. There he goes! Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Finds the tight end. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep running. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
Nittany Lions.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points. If these guys wanted to make a statement, the statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And he tacked on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Duke is darn near putting up video game numbers offensively, and the result is a comfortable lead for the Blue Devils on the scoreboard. They're up by 28 over Illinois. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Lots of running room. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the running back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. He's got him in the flat. And the ball's out, and they're after it. Bounced right back to them. FIU will line up to punt. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Skips away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just enough time to get off one more snap. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Penn State 35. Florida International 0.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Caught in the backfield, it's Owens. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's reeled in, it's Dinkins. Lots of room to run. There he goes. And the tackle was made, but not before that completion gets them 30+.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
42. Florida International 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This this drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just gets it to the 28, pick up of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Panthers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun on 3rd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Finds his man. It's Singleton. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grab near the marker. It's Ross. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in an empty set. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quickly complete. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37.
First down, Penn State.
To throw, it's Aller. Gets it out quickly.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing crow routes into zone coverage when you've got an arm like that. This dude's got a cannon.
Back to pass. The screen, he can go. The Nittany Lions will move the sticks. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. It's complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Get it out on the screen. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Dawson. And he's almost to that first down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll give it to the back. Finds a little space. Turning on the Jets. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on second and goal. Dropping back, it's Aller. Fires into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Pushes ahead. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Caught behind the line. It's Singleton. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll try to slam it in. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Absolutely center cut. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Jenkins. Got his man.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
0 points on the day. That's really all you have to say about this offense. It's been a struggle fest. They've been riding the struggle bus. They haven't done anything right today.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. FIU will line up to punt. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll start this drive at their own 48. On the ground, it's Singleton. Oh, a lot of space. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the middle. It's caught. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking for a gap. It's Owens. Finding open areas. Wide open spaces. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the tailback. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Jenkins. Fires one high and deep. Snags it at the 30 and still running. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. FIU set up with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, let's see if FIU can get it in. Trying to find the end zone. I'm sorry you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
He'll try to tack on one more. Bangs it through for an extra point.
That makes the score Penn State 55, Florida International.
So a drive there of 82 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This time, they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quick release on the RPO. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Brings up 2nd down.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.